Devim vachamajanayanta devaha tam vishwarupa pashavo vadanti sano mandresha morjanduhana. Correct. Beautiful. Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya. No, that is fine. We can have the shorter version. That is fine. Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Yeah. So, Neil, do you have the script for Gananantva?
No, I don't. Where can I download it from?
You read Sanskrit? Devanagari script?
No, I can read Kannada.
You can read Kannada. Harish, do you have a Kannada script that you can put it on WhatsApp for him?
Yeah, I'll forward that to the batch.
Yeah. And
I'll put that link on the WhatsApp.
Okay. Achit, do you have a script?
No, Mama.
Okay, so is your dad by your side? You need in English, right?
Yeah, I read in English.
Okay. Is your dad by your side?
No.
Okay.
I don't have it right now.
Okay. Will you be able to open the WhatsApp? So Achit, I have put it in the main WhatsApp group also. Are you able to open it?
I'll get my dad's phone right now. Is it okay if I step away for a moment?
Yes. Go ahead. Neil, like, did you get it?
Yeah, no, I got the one I got in English. I'm seeing if I can get in Kannada. I mean, I can read in English too.
Kannada, he has sent it. Harish has sent Kannada. Okay, so let's get started. When Achit comes in, I will repeat for him, right? So,
I'm back.
yeah, good. Do you have the script? Okay, good. So let us start. This is for Ganapati Prarthana. All right. So we learned this swaras, different swaras last time, right? Udata, Anudata, Swarita, etc. And we also learned the key elements of chanting: Akshara Shuddhi, Matra Shuddhi, Shruti Shuddhi, Layam, and consistency in the tempo. Right? So let us implement all of those things slowly. Don't get frustrated if it doesn't come on first shot, second shot. Initially, it will be a little bit of time for you to get used to the chanting style. Once you understand the basics, it will be easy. Om Ganana Tva. You see the Tva Udata. Ganana Tva. Advik, you have to unmute your mic. And Achit, you also. Yeah.
Ganana Tva.
Neil. Yeah, you don't have to read from the script. Just repeat after me. Om Ganana Tva. Gananam Naam. Na is Swarita and Dirgha Swarita. So that is double, like Swa. So Gananam. Correct. Advik, unmute your mic. Advik. Okay. Can I hear a chant? Correct. So you have to hold the Twa properly to Udata. You cannot let the control on the Swara go on its own. You will have to be able to clearly deliver what is required. Okay. So the next is Ganapati Gam Havamahe. If you see Ti Gam Havamahe, they're all at the same level, Udata. So Ga Anudata, Gana. So as soon as we say Ga Anudata, Rana is Udata. So Lala, Gana, and Spa is Swarita. Ganapati Gam, Pati Gam. So you cannot afford to say Ganapati Gam. The moment you say Gam, you are dropping it, whereas it is Udata. So Ganapati Gam Havamahe.
Ganapati Gam Havamahe.
Ganapati Kumbhava. Ganapati Kumbhava.
Chit, can you say Ga with the bass voice, the lower frequency? Ga, Gana.
Ganapati Kumbhavahame.
Havamahe.
Ganapati Kumbhavahame.
Your Havamahe, you are chanting it wrong. Pay attention to what I'm saying and you correct it. Havamahe.
Havamahe.
Correct. That's a correct word. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. So Ganapati Gum Havamahe.
Ganapati Kumbhavahame. Ganapati Kumbhavamahe.
Correct. Ajik, you don't have to mute your mic. Only 3 people are there, so it is okay. I can manage. Ajik? Yeah, keep your mic unmuted and you keep chanting because I want to hear you also chant. All right. So the next word, I'm not going to go into the Sanskrit rules and show you how to split it and how to add it. I'm just going to do a very unorthodox split of the word in a way that you can then slowly combine it and chant it properly together. This will avoid a lot of Sanskrit grammar discussions, etc. Okay. So the long word is Kavina. Kavina. Achit, pay attention, na? Kavina Mupa.
Kavina.
The grouping is very important. Kavina Mupa Mashra Mupa Mashra Vastavam. Mashra Vastamam. Kavina Mupa Mashra Vastamam. 4 groups are there.
Kavina Kavinam upamashravastamam.
Correct. Okay. So now don't go and read the script. You chant the way I'm chanting because we are going to release our scripts to all of you in different languages before the next class. Okay. So if your script says Kavi Nam Upa, if they have already split it, don't read it the way it is being shown. Just chant the way I'm telling you. Okay, Achit. So the swaras are Kavim for the first word. Ka Anudata. Kavim, 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 Kavim.
Kavim.
Correct. So now this is something that you have to be very properly trained. La la is completely different from Kavim, la, which is wrong. So where you are giving Anudata, where you are giving Udata, what Akshara, it is extremely important before you start chanting all the rigs. Okay? So the next word is Kavina. Ka is Swarita, V is Anudata straight. So you're going from Swarita to Anudata and then you're landing in Udata. Kavina.
Kavina.
Kavinam.
Okay. And Advik, don't say im. I only said Kavina. Because the word we are going to combine next is Mopa. Mopa.
Mupa.
No, Neil, konja innu Swarita adi, you have to hit it a little harder. Mopa.
Mupa.
Pa further down. Mopa.
Pa.
Mupa.
Mopa.
Mupa.
Mopa.
Mupa.
Mupa.
No, Achit, yours is still needs further improvement. And observe how I'm doing it. Mopa.
Mupa.
Correct. Much better. Mashra. Mashra.
Mashra.
Advik, you have to pay attention here. Don't get distracted. I'm waiting for you.
Mashra.
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 Neil.
Mashra.
Vastamam. All Udata. Vastamam.
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 Advik.
Vastamam.
Yeah, all of you follow a sequence. You know, who will go first, who will go second, who will go third. And that way we don't have to stop every time. So now I'm going to take the 4 different groups into 2 different groups. Kavina Mopa.
Kavina. Mupa.
No, don't rush. Achit, 1 minute. Neil, observe how I'm doing it. Kavina Mopa.
Kavina. Mupa.
Correct. And let the pa complete properly. Don't chop it. Mopa.
Mupa.
Correct. Kavina Mopa.
Kavina. Mupa.
Correct. Now you got it right. So what we are trying to fix is also the matra. If pa is 1 matra like this, you don't want to say pa and stop. You want to finish that pa. Pa. Whereas when you do pa, that becomes dirgha. There's a lot of difference between pa and pa. At this speed or tempo, you need to give that much time for one matra. That is why I'm saying mo pa. So that completion is important. Achut, do you get that?
Yes, Mama.
Good. So can you repeat? Kavina mo pa.
Kavinam. Mupa.
Advik.
Kavina. Mupa.
Mashravastamam.
Mashravastamam.
Super.
Mashravastamam.
Super.
Mashravastamam.
Super. Now we're going to combine all 4 and see how to chant. Just because the words are getting longer, don't come under pressure to rush. You chant exactly the way you chanted 4 different groups. You chant exactly the way you chanted 2 different groups. You will chant it as one group. Okay, no difference, no additional pressure. So, Kavina Mupamashravastamam.
Kavina Mupa Mashrakvastamam.
Super.
Kalinam Mupavastamam.
Fantastic. All of you got it. So, if you get this right, your learning will not be like choppy. Achit, do you understand? I'm going slow because this is the fundamental. Whether we split it into different groups or different aksharas, it should not matter. Even if there is a long rik, if you have to chant, you just have to keep going akshara by akshara and join it the way you're supposed to, giving importance to the swara, whether it is anudata, udata, or swarita, or dirgha swarita, and matra. For example, when we said kavina, we said vi, that is dirgham, two matras. So that should not be compromised. So can we now chant the whole thing together once? I will demonstrate and then you can repeat it one by one. Om Gananam Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam.
Om Gananaham Tva Ganapatikam Havamahe Kavim Kapina Mupamashravastamam.
Only one mistake for Kavim. So Ka is Anudata. Kavim Lala.
Read again, Anna.
Yeah. But did you get the correction?
I got
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Kavim should
No, Ka is Anudata. Kavim Lala. Correct.
Om Gananaham Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavina Mupamashravastamam.
Yeah, you made the same mistake. My recommendation is when you go after the class, try to play the YouTube at this part and see what is the difference and sync it up.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're getting everything else except the Kavim. There is a problem. Achyut? Achyut, you're muted your mic.
Oh, sorry.
Hmm.
Om Ganana Am Tva Ganapatin Kumbhava. Om Ganana Am Tva Ganapatin Kumbhavamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam.
Fantastic. Very good job. Just work on the Hava Mahe word. Whatever reason you're fumbling, if you do practice it, that will also get fixed.
Okay, Mama.
Okay. Advik?
Om Ganana Tva Ganapatin Kumbhavamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam.
Super. Now the next one is Jeshtarajam. You see, Jeshtha. Tha is hard. Ish is soft. So, Jeshtha. Both are Anudata. Ra should come back to Udata. Then Jam is Anudata. Jeshtarajam. You see how controlled way I'm taking Ra. You don't want Ra to go to Swarita. You don't want to say Jeshtarajam. That is wrong. So when you come from Anudata to Udata, that is to be controlled and you have to land in Udata. Okay? So Jeshtarajam Brahmanam.
Jeshtarajam Brahmanam.
Yeah, it is always HMA. BRAHMA. Brahmanam.
Brahmanam.
Correct. So Jeshtarajam Brahmanam.
Jeshtarajam Brahmanam.
Yeah, it is Tha.
Brahmanam.
Tha.
Jeshta.
It has to be harder. Tha has to be harder. Tha, huh?
Jyeshtha.
Uh,
Tha.
Tha Raja. Yeah. Achyut.
Jeshtrajam Brahmanam.
One more time.
Jeshtrajam Brahmanam.
Yeah, the word is Jyeshtha Rajam.
Jeshtrajam Brahmanam.
Tha also is Anudata. So, Jyeshtha Rajam.
Jeshtrajam Brahmanam.
Perfect. Can you start getting to say Brahmanam? Brahma.
Jeshtrajam Brahmanam.
No, perfect. Perfect. That is good. Advik?
Jeshtaraj
Brahmanaspatha Anash.
Brahmanaspata Ana.
Brahmanaspa all udata. Brahmanaspatha Anash. Anaha will become Anash because the next word is starting with Shru.
Brahmanaspata Ana.
Brahmanaspatha
Brahmanaspata Anash.
Nash.
Nash. Anash.
Correct. One more time.
Brahmanaspata Anash.
Correct. Achyut.
Brahmanaspata Ana.
Anash.
Brahmanaspata Anash.
Correct. Advik.
Brahmanaspata Anash.
Now, forget about how the script is. When you chant, you have to chant the way I'm teaching you, so you don't stop breaking into different words and chant it the way your script is showing. Okay? So, the next big word, you have to break it up like Shrunvan, Shrunvan, that is one group. Shrunvan, then Note Bhis. Bihi will become Bhis. Note Bhis. Then you have Sada. So, three groups. Shrunvan, Note Bhis, Sida, Sadanam. So, that is the grouping. Now, with the swaras. Shrunvan, only Shru is Anudata. Shrunvan, Unvan, all Udata. Then Nu again will go Anudata. Noti, Noti. Bis is Swarita. Bis. So Shrunvan, Noti, Bis. Sida. Shrunvan, Noti, Bis. Sida. Sadanam.
Shranvan Noti Bisida Sadanam.
Perfect. Just Swarita can be a little harder. But otherwise, it was correct. If you can chant one more time with a little bit more punch.
Shranvan
No. Shrunvan.
Shranvan Noti Bis
No has to go further down. Shrunvan. Noti Bis.
Shranvan Noti Bis Sida Sadanam.
Correct. So again, go back to the YouTube. You see what mistake you made the first time, why I had to correct, and what you did in the second time. That will itself give a lot of clue in terms of where you're positioning the swaras. If you hear yourself, that will be useful. Yeah. Achyut.
Srivalodibhi Sida Sadanam.
Super. Very good. Advik.
Shunvanoti Bisida Sadanam.
Super. So we are going to now try the full rig. Okay. So again, don't come under pressure because you're chanting everything together. You're going to chant exactly the way you chanted previously, piece by piece. but in one turn. Vyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anash Shunvan Notibhis Sidasadanam.
Chest Rajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anash Shunva Noti Bisida Sadhanam.
You're making the same mistake on Shrunvan.
Yeah.
So Shru has to be Anudata. Shrunvan
Shunvan Noti Bisida Sadhanam.
Sadhanam. Not dha for dhanam dhanyam. It is a softer dha. Sadhanam.
Sadhanam.
No, you're again saying dha. You have to control that.
Sadhanam.
Damayanti, say Damayanti.
Damayanti.
That dha.
Sadha.
No, you don't say Dhamayanti. You say Damayanti.
Sadhanam.
Further, it has to be softened. Dha will only come in dhanam dhanyam. Dharmam. Right? That is a different dha.
Sadhanam.
Da is always from the tip of the tongue. Sadhanam.
Sadhanam.
Much better. Yeah. Achyut.
Jeshtrajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Ana Shanvanudibhesi Sadanam.
Fantastic. Can I see a smile? Advik is very tense, no? Today? What happened?
No, it's my first Veda class, so I'm actually chanting Vedam.
You are actually chanting pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you just be natural. Don't get nervous for any reason. See, it takes time to learn a new thing, right? Once you get the concept, it will be very easy.
Okay, Mama.
But you chanted pretty well now. So Advik, don't go by Advik. Advik has been learning for quite some time now, so that's why he's a little bit more fluent in all these things. He's showing off that he can chant all these things, so that's okay. It's a matter of time before you catch up to him. Yeah, go ahead, Advik.
Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anash Shunvan Notibhis Sidasadanam.
Very good. So, Neil, would you like to do from the beginning in one go?
Okay.
So, without rushing, no additional pressure. Oh, now I'm going to do it full. This whole 1 hour is for the three of you, right? Nobody's going to take the time away. So, nicely, whatever you did in pieces, you just do it together. It requires a lot of focus and without any pressure, chant.
Om Ganana Antva Ganapati Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupa Mashramastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashanva Notibhisidha Sadhanam.
Much better.
Mahaganapati Namaha.
Much better. Now you replay the YouTube, you will know where minor mistakes that you're making, but you're making the mistake in the same place.
Okay.
It's not like new mistakes are coming in. It's the same Kavim and Sadhanam. Those are the areas where you can. Achyut.
Om Ganana Antva Ganapatim Kumbhavamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtrajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Ana Shanvanodibhesi Dasadanam.
You're already chanting like a pro. Why are you saying it's your first Veda class? Yes. Pretty good. So listen to the YouTube after the class, immediately after the class. I'll share the link specially for you guys. See small mistakes if they're creeping in. Fix it. And Achyut, you can also go and chant in front of your dad. and
Okay,
get his
Mama.
feedback. Get his feedback. Say that this is what I've learned. This is what I'm able to chant. And let him give you his feedback.
Okay, Mama.
And you can share it with me one-on-one. Okay? Advik, can you do it?
Yeah. Om Gananayaka Ganapati Vamahe Kavin Kavinam Upamashavastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashram Modi Visika Sadhanam.
Super. So what I will do is, instead of starting something new which is bigger, I will try to teach the other parts of the Dhyana Shlokam, so at least you will be able to learn some of those things. Do you have the script with you?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, Mama.
You also have the script, Prano Devi, Saraswati, all of those things?
Yes, Mama.
Good. So let us go to the next one. So what we learned right now is Ganapati Prarthana for Ravahanam, etc. Likewise, you go to, when you say Prano Devi Saraswati, that is the first line of Saraswati Suktam. So typically, if you see the sequence as I taught you in the first class, you pray to Vigneshwara, which is Ganapati, and say, whatever I am setting out to do, I will please ensure there are no obstacles or no disturbances, no roadblocks, so that I'm able to complete what I decided to do smoothly. So Vignam in Sanskrit means obstacles or problems. Nirvignam means without. Okay? That is why he is also called as Vigneshwara. So we always salute him and say, please permit us to do whatever we are doing. This is standard for any puja that you do. Anything good that you do. You'll first see the priest or the host, anybody, they'll start with Om Ganana Antva. Without that, they won't start anything. And Lord Ganesha has got that blessing from none other than Lord Shiva. That the entire universe will pray you first before they pray anybody else. The second one that we are going to learn now is first line of Saraswati Suktam, because this is called Vak. The Sanskrit term for the tongue is Jihva. Right? Jihva means tongue. Vak means your ability to chant, the speech. That is called Vak. So if there are no obstacles, but you are struggling to speak, can you chant Vedam or do any puja? You cannot. So you pray to Saraswati, Goddess Saraswati, that please reside on my jihva, my tongue, that whatever comes out of my mouth is good, correct. You're seeking her blessings. The third, there are no obstacles. You can chant well, but you know nothing. What are you going to chant? So you need content to chant. In our system, content is always through Guru Parampara. I learn from my Guru, you learn from me. Tomorrow, when you become a teacher, somebody else will learn from you. This is how the system of knowledge is transmitted. It is not like a CD or a PDF being distributed. You listen to my CD and learn yourself. That doesn't work. Everything is like this because I'm giving you so many tips. I anticipate the popularly made mistakes. I caution you ahead of time so that you don't learn the wrong way and then try to fix it. To avoid all these complications, how to handle certain nuances, what are the differences, you need somebody like me to teach you sort of in person. This is the basis of our education, Guru Parampara. Nothing is taught through internet, Google, because you don't know who has put what out there. You don't rely on software because software can have problem. Documents can have problem, electronic documents. So you need somebody to make sure that you learn the right thing. The content comes from Guru. So after saluting the goddess of speech, goddess of knowledge, you pray to your gurus. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, you say that and you pray to your gurus, seek their blessings. This is the standard Dhyana Shlokam basic. Then when we go to the full detailed Dhyana Shlokams, I'll explain to you what other things are. depending on what you follow, whether you follow Kanchi Matam or Sringeri, Achyut, you may be interested to know, we all follow Shankara Matam for anything related to our Dharma or Veda.
Okay, Mama.
They are like your Harvards and MITs of the US.
Okay.
So whether you study in Harvard or MIT, it doesn't matter. Both are Ivy League. It's just that you need to understand the slight variations and differences that will come in depending on where you go. So when you say Matham, it is like a school. Mathadipati. Adhipati means chief. So a chief of the school is what? It's a dean, right? So we call them as Acharya. Mathadipati. Acharya is every teacher is Acharya. Every guru is Acharya. Mathadipati is the head of that particular Matham. So some people follow the Matham in Shankara Matham in Kanchipuram. Some people follow Shankara Matham in Sringeri. Some people will follow Shankara Matham in Dwarka. These are different locations where Adi Shankara, Adi means first, Adi Shankara, the first Guru. Jagat Guru, Jagat means world. He's a Guru for everybody, not just you and I, just because we are learning Vedam. He's a Guru for everybody. So if you want to know what is Vedam, you can go to him. If you want to know what is the right thing to do, you can go to him. If you want to know what is moral thing to do, you can ask them. They are there to teach and impart knowledge to all of us. So Adi Shankara established schools in different parts of India, in 4 regions and 1 extra in Kanchi. North, East, West, South, and 1 extra in Kanchi. Each of those mathams have a succession of deans from the time he started. Are you getting what I'm saying, Achit? So if you go to Kanchipuram, the current Mathadipati is the 70th, 70, from Adi Shankara.
Okay, Mama.
So if I'm Shankaracharya of that Matham, I will always nominate a person who will succeed me. So there will be 2 people at the same time.
Okay, Mama.
So you can go back. They have all the names from 70th to 69 to 68 to all the way to first. They have the names of all the gurus. So when we start something, we always pay our respects to the Guru Parampara. Parampara means a lineage. Got it?
Yes, Mama.
Likewise, if you go to Sringeri, the names of the Acharyas will change, but they all converge to finally Adi Shankara. They are all taught the same thing. It's not different things. So you learn the same thing, but from different schools. So you seek their blessings. Then you go to Vyasa is considered our Paramaguru on top of everybody because Vyasa is a sage. He got the title of Vyasar because before Dwapara Yugam, which we will go into later, some thousands of years ago, the Vedas were all getting scattered and lost. So he's the one who put it together and said, okay, let me classify this into 4 Vedas. Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. And then he entrusted the responsibility of each Veda to one Guru, one sage or Rishi, saying to maintain this and to teach this and ensure everybody is an expert in this Veda, it's your responsibility. So he just divided the work. Instead of everybody trying to learn everything and not being able to do anything right. So there are Sapta Rishis who all acquired the knowledge of Vedas and then they put it into their schools, which will be like the regional schools or state schools, so on and so forth. Got it? So we pay homage to, respects to Vyasa. Vyasam Vasishta Naptaram Shakte Pautamakalpas, that is for him. Last, when you go to a Matham, they chant something called Swasti. Swasti means you seek the blessings. You bow your head to the Guru Parampara. So for Kanchi, obviously because the deans were different, their names will be different. So the Swasti will be different for Kanchi. Swasti will be different for Sringeri. Got it? So in the Dhyana Shlokam, we not only learn all these things, but we also chant for different gurus what we have done is we have started with Kanchi Parampara. Once everybody has learned it, then we will switch to Sringeri also. So I'll teach Sringeri as well. So far, are we on the same page? Yeah. If all of you need to be able to explain what we are doing. If somebody says, "What are you doing? Why are you chanting all these things?" You must be clearly able to explain what I said. If you're not able to retain everything of what I'm saying now, go back to the YouTube. The YouTube is available there. Okay. So let us go for Saraswati. Prano Devi.
Prano Devi.
V Dirgham. Prano Devi.
Prano Devi.
No, your swaras are completely wrong. Prano Devi.
Prano Devi.
You are giving Swarita to pra. The Swarita is to no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Prano Devi.
No, you're now locked into that. Yeah. Prano Lalo.
Prano.
Correct. Prano Devi.
Prano.
No,
Devi.
no.
Prano Devi.
Correct.
Prano.
Prano Devi.
Correct. Can we all repeat it one more time?
Prano.
Prano Devi.
Prano Devi.
Correct. Saraswati.
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 Vaje.
Vache.
Bhirva.
Virva.
Bha hard. Bhirva.
Virva.
Pirva.
Advik, you have to learn it properly. Don't say that you know it. You are in B4 because you have to fine tune some of the mistakes. So chant it. Jinivati.
Nivati.
Srinivati.
Vaje bhirva jinivati.
Vaje Virva. Jinivati.
Vache Birva Jinivati.
Now can you say it from the beginning? Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje bhirva jinivati. See, now that is why you are in batch 4. You have to fix these mistakes. You said J as Anudata. Don't rush. Don't be overconfident. Think that you're learning for the first time and make sure that the swaras are correct. Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje bhirva. T was Anudata. Saraswati. Much better. Don't be in a rush. Huh? Are you getting bored? With the 2-hour class, you're getting bored? Okay. This is for your good because you'll have the fundamentals correct, which you missed in the beginning. Okay. So, yeah. Next, need.
Prano Devi Saraswati. Vaje Virva. Jinivati.
Super. Now that is a much better control. Yeah, much better. Yeah. Achyut.
Prano Devi Saraswati Vache Birva Jinivati.
Beautiful. So the next one is Dhi. Dhi is Anudata. So Dhinama. Dhinama. Vitrayavato. Yeah.
Dhinama.
Vit. Dhinama. Vitrayavato.
Dhinama. Vitra. Vatu.
No, lots of mistakes. Dhinama. Vitrayavato.
Dhinama.
You're saying it opposite. You're saying it dhinama, whereas what I'm saying is dhina. Whereas you're saying is dhina.
Dhi.
Dhi anudata. Dhi.
Dhi.
Correct.
Na. Ma. Vitra.
No. Vitraya.
Vitraya.
V anudata. Vitraya.
Vitraya.
Correct. Vatu.
Vitraya vatu.
Vitraya vatu.
Vitraya vatu.
Correct. So I think you need to listen to the YouTube video. You'll be able to fix whatever you're struggling right now. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Achyut.
Dinama Vitraya Vatu.
Super.
Dinama Vitraya Vatu.
Super. So Maha Saraswatyai Namaha.
Maha Saraswatyai Namaha.
Achyut.
Maha Saraswatyai Namaha.
Advik.
Maha Saraswatye Namaha.
Good. Then this all of you know, right? Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo.
Yes.
Okay, good. So we will go to the next one. Do you have the Devim Vachamajanayanta Devaha?
Yeah.
You have it, right?
Yeah, we have it.
Okay. Devim Vachama Janayanta Devaha.
Devi Vachamajanayanta Deva.
There is no drop in Janayanta. It's all Udata. Devim Vachama Janayanta Devaha.
Devi Vachamajanayanta Deva.
Devim Vachamajayanta Deva.
Janayanta. Jayanta illa. Janayanta.
Devim Vachajanayanta Deva.
Vachama Janayanta.
Devim Vachamajayanta Deva.
You'll have to practice with the YouTube. The words, you'll have to practice it a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
You're missing one or two letters. Neil, you can you chant?
Devim.
So okay, let us fix this. Everywhere you are having a problem with Anudata Udata. You are exactly saying it the opposite. So you are having trouble with starting with Anudata. So pay attention to the way I'm saying it, and you can probably use this technique of la la. Correct. Which is much different from la la. There's absolutely no comparison, right?
Yes.
So if you say the Evim, la, it has to come the same way.
Devim.
Correct.
Vacha.
Vachama, vachama,
Vachama. Jaya.
janayanta devaha.
Vacha. Majayan.
No, vachama, one word, vachama,
Vachama.
janayanta devaha. Janayanta devaha.
Vachama. Janayanta Devaha.
There is no ya anudata. Janayanta, all udata.
Janayanta.
No, you are saying janayanta. That is wrong. Janayanta.
Janayanta.
Correct.
Devaha.
Correct. Devim vachama janayanta devaha.
Devim Vachama. Vachama Janayanta Devaha.
You are again going ya anudata. So you got to fix that afterwards.
Okay, let's see
Achyut.
how you do.
Yeah. Achyut. Mute la irukappa. Achyut, you are on mute. We couldn't hear anything. You are on mute.
Me?
Yeah.
I was I was practicing, so what am I supposed to say? I was like trying to get the
Devim Vachamaja Fulla.
Devim Vachamajanayanta Devaha.
Super. Very good. Advik.
Devim Vachamajanayanta Deva.
Super. The next one is Tam. One group. Tam Vishwa Rupa. Paha will become Pa. P-A-P-H. Okay. Then Pashavo Vadanti. Pashavo Vadanti. So Tam Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa. Pashavo Vadanti. Pashavo Vadanti. Yeah.
Tam Vishwarupaya Paha Vashavo Vadanti.
Everything was okay, but you probably didn't hear when I said Vishwarupa, P-A-P-H. That Paha will get combined with Visarga substitution because the next letter starts with Pa, Pashavo. That Aha will become PH. Rupa.
Tam Vishwarupa
No. You hear me when I'm saying this. Vishwarupaha. That colon will get always substituted when you chant together. What it will be substituted by will be determined by what is following that Visarga. In this case, it is Pa. So the Visarga will become PH. So Ru, Pa, R, double O, P, A, P, H will be the actual word now.
Rupa.
Rupa, PH, PH.
Rupa.
Correct.
Instead of
Rupa,
become Rupa.
Rupa,
Rupa.
not P, PH.
Rupa.
Rupa,
Rupa.
correct.
Rupa. Okay.
If you say Rupap, it is P, R, W, O, P, A, P, which will become Rupap. That is wrong. If you use F, it will become Rupa.
Rupa.
The tongue, the teeth touching the lower lip, which is also wrong. It should be R, W, O, P, A, P, H. So Rupa, as if you are blowing air through a balloon.
Rupa.
Correct. Pashavo Vadanti.
Vashavo Vadanti.
Correct. Next, Achit.
Tam Vishwarupaha Pashavo Vadanti.
Achyut is now feeling very sleepy.
Huh?
Achyut is very sleepy and bored. I just explained to Uncle for 5 minutes just now.
I didn't get that part.
Okay, no problem. So next time you stop me and ask, say that Uncle, I didn't get it. Can you explain it one more time? I will do that. No problem.
Okay, so like how should
When
I
you
try-
have word, do you see a colon there? 2 dots.
Yeah.
Anytime it comes in the middle of a rik, you don't say it as paha. That colon will get substituted by something.
Okay.
So you cannot chant like Tam Vishwarupaha Pashavo. You don't do that. The way that Visarga is called Visarga, it gets substituted depends on what is following that Visarga. In this case, it is Pashavo starting with P. Correct? So that
Yes.
Rupa will become Rupa PH.
So it will be like Vishwarupa.
Correct. Pa kapra if Rupa.
Rupa.
Correct. Don't stop with P. It is P R W O P A P H, not R W O P A P. Right? There's a difference between F and P. Right? Rupa.
Should I try it again?
Yeah.
Tam Vishwarupa Pashavo Vadanti.
You got it perfectly right now. But don't use like what some people do. It is not F. It is not Rupa. In F, you put your teeth on the lip, right? That is incorrect. It is Rupa Pashavo Vadanti. Yeah, Advik.
Tam Vishwarupa Pashavo Vadanti.
Pashavo Vadanti.
Pashavo Vadanti.
Uh-huh.
Pashavo Vadanti.
So the next one is Mandreshu. Mandreshu, one group. Achit, pay attention. Mandreshu, Murjan, second group. Duhana. Mandreshu, Murjan, Duhana. So Sano. Then Mandreshu. La la la. Mandreshu. Mu Udata. Mu Dirgam and Udata. Murjan. Mandreshu. Murjan. Mandreshu. Murjan. Duhana. Duhana. So the whole thing will be Sano Mandreshu Mur. Mandreshu Mur. Shu is short. Short. Mandreshu Mur. Jan Duhana.
Sano.
Same mistake. You're putting Anudata instead of Swarita.
Sano.
No, is Anudata, no?
Sano. Sano.
No. Sano.
Sano. Sano. Manjreshu Murjan.
No, Ma Anudata. Ma.
Manjreshu.
Dre. It is Dre. Mandreshu.
Dreshu.
La.
Manjreshu.
You're saying Jere. It is Dre. Dre, not Jre.
Oh, yeah. Mandreshu.
Correct. Mandreshu.
Murjan Duhana. Duhana.
Murjan Duhana.
Murjan Duhana.
Correct.
Mandreshu Murjan Duhana.
You have to fix it. I don't want to hold the class. Wherever Anudata, Udata, you're actually flipping it. Udata, Anudata. Yeah. Just listen to the YouTube. You'll be able to fix it on your own. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll fix it in the next class. Achyut.
Shano Mandreshu Murjan Duhana.
Duhana. Good. Advik.
Sano Mandreshu Murjan Duhana.
No, now you're rushing. Sano
Sano
Mandreshu
Sano Mandreshu
Murjan
Murjan
Duhana.
Sano Mandreshu Murjan Duhana.
Correct. The next word is Dhenur Vagas Manupa. Dhenur Vagas Manupa Sushtu Taitu. Dhenur Vagas Manupa Sushtu Taitu. Okay? So, Dhenur Vagas La. Dhenur Vagas Manupa. Manu, both are Udata. Manu, pa Anudata. So, Dhenurvagas Manu, pa. Dhenurvagas Manu, pa. Sushtutaitu. Yeah.
Dhenur. Vag Dhenurvagasmanu. Sorry, and I had to practice.
No problem. Achyut? You're on mute.
Mama, can you please explain the Vagas Manupa part?
Okay.
I didn't get it.
Vagasmanupa.
Vagas Manupa
Correct. So Shtutaitu.
Pushtutaito
So now combine everything and chant.
Denurvagas.
You're repeating after uncle. No, don't listen to him. You listen to what I'm saying. It is dhenur, not dhenur. That is wrong. Dhenur.
Denurvagas Manupa.
No, Anudata is missing. Dhenurvagasmanupa.
Denurvagas Manupa.
Super. Repeat it twice.
Denurvagas. Denurvagas Manupa.
Sushtutaitu.
Pushtutaito.
Okay. Advik.
Denurvagasmanupa Sushtutaitu.
No. Just pay attention here. Dhenurvagasmanupa.
Denurvagasmanupa
Perfect. Sushtutaitu.
Sushtutaitu.
Yeah, now chant it together and then we'll wrap up the class. You're doing like uncle now. You go back. Dhenur.
Denurvagasmanupa Sushtutaitu.
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 Perfect. So can you replay the YouTube and ensure that these mistakes are corrected? Because now what you're chanting is correct. When you were chanting on your own, there were lots of mistakes. If you listen to this, practice it, and make sure that every swara is properly chanted, your chanting will become clean. Make sense? Right. Okay. And everything okay?
Yes, Mama.
Said. Okay, good. Take care. Thank you for accommodating the change. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, Mama.
Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good